Have you ever felt completely alone in your struggles? I'm going to share my personal journey of finding strength in tough times and see if I can help you feel the same way. In today's video, I want to talk about a message that I believe has the power to bring comfort and hope to all of us, especially when we're going through difficult times. It's the idea that God is always there for us, no matter what we're facing, and that He wants to be our rock, our shelter, and our guide. When we're in the midst of a tough season, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, lost, and alone. We might wonder if anyone understands what we're going through, or if anyone can truly relate to our pain. We might feel like we're stuck in a dark tunnel with no light at the end, and that we're just trying to survive until things get better. We might feel like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, and that nobody is there to help us carry the load. We might feel like we're drowning in a sea of uncertainty, and that there's nobody to throw us a lifeline. We might wonder if we're even worthy of love and support, or if we're just too broken, too flawed, or too messed up. But the truth is, we're not alone. God is always with us, even when we don't feel His presence, even when we don't see Him working in our lives. He's always there, watching over us, guiding us, and loving us with an unconditional love that we can't even begin to understand. There are so many stories of people who have found comfort in their faith during difficult times. They've turned to Scripture for guidance, to prayer for strength, and to their community for support. They've found strength in the promise of Jeremiah 29:11, which reminds us that God has a plan to prosper us, not to harm us. They've found peace in the words of Isaiah 41:10, which reminds us to fear not, for God is with us. One story that has always stuck with me is the story of a woman who lost her young daughter in a tragic accident. She was devastated, and she felt like her world had been turned upside down. But in the midst of her grief, she felt God's presence in a way that she never had before. She began to volunteer at a local hospice, where she could share her story with others who were going through their own tough times. She began to speak publicly about her experience, and about the power of God's love to heal even the deepest of wounds. As she looked back on that dark time, she realized that God had been with her all along, even when she didn't feel His presence. He had been guiding her, comforting her, and loving her, even in the midst of her grief. As we wrap up today's video, I want to leave you with the same message that has comforted so many people throughout history. God is always there for you, no matter what you're going through. So I want to encourage you to share your own story in the comments below. Have you ever felt God's presence in a powerful way during a difficult time? Share your story, and let's encourage each other to build our faith during these challenging times.